Hi everybody, welcome to my series Grammatical Path Common Era. Today I'll teach you about the topic related conditional clause, time clause, exclamatory sentence and plant future verbs. So they are really very essential topics to be explained to you. So let's start. And they are the exclamatory sentences when you are expressing sound emotion. So an exclamatory sentence must end in an exclamation point, means exclamation mark. So when you exclaim means shout a little louder with excitement, fear or disbelief. So we use the exclamatory sentence. So they are called the exclamatory sentences. And have you say fast sentence, that how fast he runs. So this sentence contains how. This exclamatory sentence begins with how. So how fast he runs, how well she walks. And have you see third sentence, that is that insect is so ugly. So this sentence contains so. And I am so delighted right now. So this sentence contains so it is expressed by so I am so delighted right now. And you are such a good boy, you are such a good boy. So this exclamatory sentence contains such. And have you seen sixth sentence, that there goes the bus, there goes the bus. So this exclamatory sentence, there goes the bus. And here comes Mary, because we surprise, here comes Mary. So this is called the exclamatory sentences. When we know about the future, so we use the present simple tense. We normally use the present tense, and the present tense is used to make statements. So these statements are based on the present facts, present truth. And these facts are fixed in a schedule, like a schedule or timetable. So this is the planned future action. And how we see the first sentence, that we start at 9 a.m. So in this sentence we use the first form of the verb, and we start at 9 a.m. So we are enlightened about the time. So we use the planned future action and first form of the verb. And have you the second sentence, that the plane arrives at 11 tomorrow. So it shows the scheduled planning. So we use the first form of the verb, and the plane arrives at 11 tomorrow, and the plane leaves in 20 minutes. And here we see fourth sentence, that we leave Rome at 8 a.m. and reach Turin at 9 p.m. So it shows the predestined future. So we use the planned future action. So this is the predestined future. So this is called the present simple tense, and particularly in future tense. And present simple tense is used in clause relating to condition and time. And what's the clause? A group of words that includes a subject and a verb. So a clause is usually only part of a sentence. And in conditional clause with words like if, unless, even if. So if, unless and even if words are the conditional clause. Conditional clause means happening by chance. We often use these words if, unless and even if in present tense from to talk about future. A conditional sentence often contains the word if. For example, if you don't study, you won't pass the exam. In this sentence, if you don't study is the if clause, and you won't pass the exam is the main clause. And if you complete your homework, ma'am will not scold you. And if it rains, I shall not go. If you don't hasten, you will miss the train. If it rains, the ground gets wet. If you heat ice, it melts. So remember that we use both form, if clause and main clause. We use the first form of the verb because this is the real truth. So if you heat ice, Heat is the first form of the verb and it mass. This is the first form of the verb. And they are the time clauses. So words as until, when, whenever, while, as, since, after, before, as soon as, once, etc. So here we see this sentence, that this sentence contains the when, this is the time clause, and she will come home when she finishes work. So we can also consider that when is a conjunction, and it shows the positivity that she will come home, because this is because the main clause is in the positive way. So it would be considered that the positive way, when she finishes work, then she will come home. And here we see second sentence, that I shall wait until she comes here. So this is the positive way, because in the main clause we have not add not, because this is not in the negative form. So this is the positive way, so it would be considered in the positive way. So I shall wait until she comes here, and we have used the first form of the verb. We always use the first form of the verb to make the time clauses. And this is the time clause. This is the negative time clause, because the main clause contains the negative way. Negative means not. So she will not come. We can also say that she won't come until she finishes work. So it describes the negativity, negative way, because the main clause contains the negative point. She won't come until she finishes her work. And so this is the right sentence. And remember that the time clause may come before or after the main clause. And here is the second sentence, that I shall not wait until she comes here. So the main clause contains the negativity, negative point. So I shall not wait until she comes here means not before she comes here. So this is the right sentence. But we can say like this, that I shall not wait until she does not come here. So this is the wrong sentence. And she will not come until she does not finish work. So this is the wrong sentence, because it already shows the negativity in this sentence according to the main clause, because main clause contains the negativity. So it depends the main clause. And he can't read the book until he finds his glasses. So it also show the negativity, because the main clause contains the negativity. He can't read the book until he finds his glasses, not before he finds his glasses. So this is the right sentence. And we don't normally use will or shall in the time clause or conditional clause. It's very essential for you. And they are the directions and instructions. So when we give direct or instruct to somebody or anybody, so here we see this sentence, that keep quiet. So we use the first form of the verb, present simple tense. And second sentence, go away from here, because we are directing, we are giving the instructions. So go away from here. And other examples, that open the lock, because we are directing. And here we see that running commentaries. So present simple tense is used to give the running commentaries, as Jadeja bows to Tendulkar and who hits the ball offside for 4 runs. So we have used the present simple tense, first form of the verb, to give the running commentaries. And if you have any suspicion, and if there is any hindrances being created, so please write on my comment box, and please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching my video.